Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to pop on here and kind of give a little summary of what this video is and just how it came to be. Way back in January, I think I got an ad for this book and it was just kind of marketed as like Paris trapped in the catacombs, lost, like a guy's racing to save her. And that was also around the time where I found out I was going to Paris in the summer. So Paris was already in my mind then. So when I found out about this book, I was like, I know I need to read this, and it quickly became my most anticipated read of the year. So I followed the author, Miss Diana Urban, on Instagram and just kind of kept updated with the book, the progress, the release date, everything about it, and some sneak peeks. And when she posted a influencer, which I clearly don't influence a lot of people, but form about you could get an ARC and just an opportunity to read the book early, post about all that, I jumped on the opportunity, not really expecting that I would get the book because obviously, like, here we are, you know what I mean? But I got selected and I was shocked. I definitely have a clip of me finding out and just reacting to that, but it's definitely lost in the void of my hard drive and yeah, not happening. I'm not gonna dig for it. I'm sorry guys. So I got selected and I was ecstatic because obviously this is one of my most anticipated reads, and by the time I got the copy I had been back from Paris for like 2 months or so now. I finally read it and here's the video, and I just want to say thank you again to Miss Diana Urban for sending me this copy and giving me this amazing opportunity. I loved this book and I'm just so grateful for this opportunity and that I got my first ever ARC. So, oh, I also just wanted to thank her for like the cuties in the package. I got a sweet little note and this amazing necklace I've been wearing every day because I've been to the Eiffel Tower in Paris and France, so it means so much to me that way, but also just the opportunity of having this book means so much to me, so I will be wearing this necklace forever. Thank you so much, Diana Urban. I love you and thank your book. Hey guys, so I made it to page 45 already. Wow, and this is just going really fast paced so far and I'm super invested into the book and like I don't want to put it down. That's a really good sign. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's definitely very YA, but I'm still really enjoying it and I'm excited to see where the story goes because I really have no clue. Like I know the plot of it, but I don't know how we get there. So okay, so I'm on page 60, and first of all, with like what's going on right now, when I was in Paris, I can't even imagine going to do what they're doing. I just feel like their thought processing behind what they decided to do is very dumb. There's just a lot of just stupid decisions being made, but I will say it's not like a knock or anything. I'm just knocking like their decisions, like their bad decisions are so entertaining to me, but the writing in this is just so easy to read, like, and it's just so addicting. Like I can't stop once I start. And with right now, something just happened and it's not looking good. Like they could have done something better about it. Not a good situation all around, and I don't know, obviously I know the main plot of this is she gets lost in the catacombs, but I don't know if where we're at now, how that's going to lead to it. We'll see. And there is definitely romance in this too, which I didn't expect it to be this heavy. And ow. And I like it so far because at least the guy, he's very straightforward with his feelings. Like his chapter explains how he feels and is honest about it, whereas in most romance books they just pretend they don't like each other. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm trying to not make this whole video like me comparing my time in Paris to theirs, but so there's two timelines going right now, and the one they're at the Louvre and this character goes, I don't get what's so special about the Mona Lisa, and then they talked about how like the crowds of people and like you can't even see it up close and like appreciate it like that. So I'll insert my pick I got of the Mona Lisa. I just thought that was funny because I thought that same thing, like because I couldn't get anywhere near it too, so I'm like, this is like, you know, or like that meme where it's just like everyone with their phones out by it not appreciating it, you know what I mean? Like appreciate it. I literally can't stop reading and something just happened and I'm like, oh, ow. There's one character in this who I don't like, who gives very bad vibes, and there's another character who I'm kind of sus of, but like, I don't know. This might be the most real clip ever. candy salad. This is definitely holding the camera. Oh. What just happened was crazy. I mean, like, it was bound to happen, but crazy. I did not expect it to go this way. Yeah, I'm almost done. I think I have less than 100 pages left, so I definitely want to finish it today. And I'm intrigued to see how it's gonna end. Where we're at now, it's like, I can't put it down. You guys, I have 50 pages left, so you know what that means. Time to finish the book. Yeah, I've had to force myself to stop reading it, like put it down and do other stuff. So now's finally a time where I can sit and binge the last 50 pages. Let's do it. Pages left. You know it's getting real when there's like one paragraph chapters. We just finished Under the Surface by Miss Diana Urban. It's time for my wrap up on this book. I ended up giving this book 4.5 stars. I don't really have a reasoning for it not being a 5 stars other than, I don't know, like I felt like it low-key could have been a little longer, I'm not gonna lie, or like maybe I kind of wanted more of the aftermath of, you know, the whole catacombs thing and the beginning. Like I would have loved a little bit more romance or like an epilogue scene, what they're up to a year later, but you know, I can't be choosy. But I ended up really loving this story. I really enjoyed the like little tidbits of romance we did get. I just really enjoyed the characters, honestly. I found that the guy and the girl I really enjoyed. I love the side characters and I really enjoyed how she was also able to add kind of like side plots or like side like little conflicts throughout, you know, the big one of the catacombs, like with parents, friends, all of that. I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed how each of our characters kind of worked through that and the resolution at the end. And I feel like even though this was not a super character driven book, it was definitely more about like the plot and what was going on in Paris, I still felt really connected to the characters and like I really understood them. So I really enjoyed that. I really liked the guy in this and I definitely want to see more of him. I was able to reminisce on my trip through the book, but also I was able to learn more about Paris that I didn't get to see in my trip because I didn't go anywhere near the catacombs. That's a little scary for me, especially after reading this book. Glad I went before I read this. I really enjoyed that aspect and I felt like this story was just super unique and I loved everything about it. There were a lot of twists and turns throughout that I wasn't expecting at all, and I really enjoyed how she did it. But I really enjoyed the whole catacomb aspect. Obviously, I thought that it was a really unique kind of topic to cover a book about. It was such a fun time. Well, not necessarily fun. It had that like creepy, eerie vibe to it, but it was still fun and fast-paced, and I was hooked from the beginning to the end. So I really appreciated that because I feel like sometimes with books where like the setting is in one place the whole time, like this one, it can kind of drag out, but I didn't really feel that way at all. Like there was always something happening and something that made you want to keep reading. So I really liked that, how I was hooked from the beginning to the end. But I will say, I would love just to see more from these characters or this world. Like just a little more on what they're doing now. Maybe a sequel, like one could hope. Another interesting part of this that I would like to dive deeper on, just because it's something I'm interested in on, is our main girl Ruby. She has like a travel YouTube channel, and I feel like we didn't get a ton on that, but also Bessie was literally lost in the catacombs. So like I get it, but I would love to learn more about that just because it's something I'm interested in. But I could see how people like that don't do YouTube or really like social media being mentioned in books would be like, yeah, I don't care, like that's cool. cool that it was just kind of glazed over. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it and I was hooked from the beginning to end. It was such a fun time, and it wasn't necessarily like a good kind of mystery, like light thriller, I guess I could say. But I do just wish we could have got a little bit more about the characters, which we definitely did get a lot, but I'd love to see them like in an epilogue setting, because I definitely got really attached in this book. So I definitely want to see more of them in the future. That is Under the Surface. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely recommend picking this up. On the day you are seeing this video, it is officially out now. So go grab yourself a copy, go get the audiobook, the ebook, whatever. Let me know if you guys want more vlogs like this, kind of like the one book, maybe a little bit more in depth. We'll see. This one was kind of hard to go super in depth with, because when I was reading this, I was like redoing my whole room, which go watch that video if you haven't. But like you could see, like the first clip is me in my old room and the second is in like the new setup. Life was a little hectic when I was filming this, so I didn't update as much as I wanted to. But yeah, definitely go pick this up. Highly recommend. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.